Hi guys, and welcome to another video. So I definitely wasn't expecting to be making a video today, but Sunderland have just announced that they have signed the striker Ross Stewart, a player who I did mention briefly in a video I did make a few days ago when there was a lot of rumours around Will Grigg and him going out on a loan deal. But since that video, Lee Johnson, has came out and said that he wasn't going to bring in another striker, Grigg wasn't going to go unless he did have another striker to bring in. So now he does have that striker, and this is the striker that was heavily linked with us and rumoured about us, or rumoured with us, should I say. And originally, I wasn't particularly enthused, and I think that's before we did bring Jordan Jones in, because we really needed that pace, and I thought a big 6'4" lad like this doesn't fit the bill of what Lee Johnson said that we need, which I agree with. I agree that we do need that pace and that direct running, the ability to get in behind defences, and that's what Jordan Jones brings, as well as a really good crossing him, a good ability to provide assists, which is something we need, of course. So originally, when we were linked with Ross Stewart, I'm sure you can understand why I wasn't particularly enthused or excited, because of course Jordan Jones hadn't been announced. But I will quickly go through the statement from the club, and then I'll talk a little bit more about my thoughts, and then I'll leave it, and obviously you guys can let me know what you think in the comments down below. So the statement reads: Sunderland AFC is delighted to announce the signing of Ross Stewart for an undisclosed fee, subject to international clearance. The striker has penned an initial 2.5-year deal at their Stadium of Light, with the club having an option for a further year as he arrives from Scottish Premiership side Ross County. Stewart becomes SAFC's fourth signing of the January transfer window, following the additions of Carl Winchester, Jake Vokins and Jordan Jones. The 24-year-old joined Ross County in August 2018 and helped fire the Staggies to the Scottish Championship title and the Scottish Challenge Cup during his first season at Victoria Park. Following County's promotion to Scotland's top flight, Ross scored 11 goals and contributed a further 3 assists in 26 appearances during the 2019-20 season. Born in North Ayrshire, the forward represented Ardea Thistle, Kilwinning Rangers, Albion Rovers and St Mirren prior to joining the Dingwall-based side, whilst also spending time on loan at Alloa Athletic. After moving to Wayside, Stewart said, "I'm very excited and I'm looking forward to the rest of the season. When the opportunity came to come to Sunderland, I just wanted to get it done as soon as I could. I will give 100% in every game. I am a very committed and hard-working player, and as a striker, hopefully I can bring a lot of goals to the club as well." Head coach Lee Johnson said, "I think Ross is a player that will be great for us in the short term, but he can also develop and improve over the long term. He's at a good age, he's very fit and quick, and he obviously has good height as well, so he has all the attributes to succeed." So that was the statement from the club, and I think the thing that springs to mind and sort of catches my eye a little bit is that last little bit from Lee Johnson there, saying that he is, well, of course, for the short term, he's only a young lad, and they think he's good enough to compete in League One, of course, but also saying that he's quick, as well as obviously being a tall lad, which is the first thing that sticks out. Because if you look at his profile, 6'4", you don't normally associate him with pace. And I've never claimed to know much about this lad. All I've watched his little compilations, the goal here and there. He seems half decent, but there's only so much you can read into and so much you can gauge from YouTube compilations, you know what I mean? So you don't really know too much about the player. You haven't sat and watched 90 minutes of football with him playing in it. So obviously, I don't know. But if Lee Johnson has looked at him, sees him as a big lad with a bit of pace as well, we could be onto something here. And to stick someone up front like that with Charlie Wyke, I think we could be on something really good, particularly with Jordan Jones, on the wings, who can run the show, technically gifted, really quick. And then you've got Charlie Wyke, who, to be fair, I have slated him, but this season, when he gets chances handed to him on a play, more often than not, he's in the form where he's going to take it every single time, or most times. But that is exactly what Charlie's game is. He has to be fed for it. He won't drag himself into a game. For example, yesterday against Gillingham, the one chance he got, it was put on a plate, and it was a header. Of course, it wasn't the easiest chance in the world, but he didn't have to work too hard to get to that header, if that makes sense. You're not going to see Charlie busting and gut and making runs in behind, but you've got this younger lad here, Stewart, who maybe does have a bit of pace, but he's tall as well, so he has that physicality, which again we need. Only yesterday against Gillingham, again as an example, we got bullied and we struggled with that physicality, and this is a really physical league. It's a strong league in that sense, and so you've got that build, somebody can win balls in the air, and of course when you get the delivery from the likes of Jordan Jones, who has a brilliant cross on him, and it could potentially be a very, very good signing. At first, like I said the other day when we linked with him in the video, I was slightly disappointed of the calibre of player and the type of player he is. I don't think it fit well with what with what I believe we needed. But if he does have that bit of pace as well as being a big lad, then I'll take it every day of the week, and it could be a very, very good signing, in my opinion, very shrewd signing. And this, for me, opens the door for Will Grigg to go, and he needs to, in my opinion, Will Grigg. But anyway, let me know down below in the comments what you think of this signing. Is it exciting you now? I can tell you what, it's actually relatively exciting me. Now they've got the likes of, Jones in, who I'm most excited about. Stewart's always exciting when you're bringing a striker, particularly a young striker, a big striker, and apparently has a little bit of pace, but that's obviously, that remains to be seen. What Lee Johnson classes to be a fast player, we shall see. But again, let me know down in the comments what you think. But if you've enjoyed this video, hit the like button for me, it'd be massively appreciated, and subscribe and all that nonsense. But for now, you take care and stay jamming.